My beloved child, listen to me now, not with your ears alone, but with your heart, for I am speaking to you in this moment with a tenderness that has followed you your entire life. I am here, right now, closer to you than your own breath, and I am calling your name, not loudly, not harshly, but gently, the way a loving father calls a child who has wandered too far into their worries. My child, you have carried so much inside you, more than most people know, more than you have ever said out loud, and more than you needed to carry alone. I have watched every step you have taken, every tear you tried to hide, every sigh you released when no one else could hear you. And now, I want to speak directly into the deepest part of your heart. Be still with me for a moment. Let the noise fade. Let the world quiet down. Let your thoughts slow. You have been running for so long, running in your mind, running in your emotions, running in your fears. But now you are here and I am here, and nothing else matters in this moment. You are safe. You are seen. You are held. You are loved more than you have ever understood, my child. There has never been a day, even on the days you thought you were far from me, that I was not watching over you. You have never had a night so dark that my light could not reach you. You have never faced a burden that I did not feel with you. You have never cried a tear that fell unnoticed by me. You have never walked through a valley where my hand was not stretched out toward you. Even now, as you listen to these words, I am reminding your spirit of something it has always known: you belong to me. You always have, you always will. My precious child, I see the years that have passed in your life. I see the memories that bring you comfort, and I see the ones that still ache when you think of them. I see the moments you wish you could relive, and I see the moments you wish you could forget. I see the people you have loved, the people you have lost, the dreams you once carried, and the questions you still hold inside. You may think you have grown old, but to me, you are still my child. Beautiful, valuable, worth protecting, worth guiding, worth loving every single day. You have come to this message today because your heart needed something deep, something real, something from beyond this world. And I brought you here, not by accident, not by coincidence, but by purpose. You needed to hear my voice in a way you could understand, in words that are simple, gentle, and full of the love you have longed for. And so I am speaking to you now the way a father speaks to a child who has reached the end of their strength. My child, you have carried so many questions around in your heart. Am I truly loved? Does God see me? Is He still listening? Has He forgotten me? Is there still hope for the years that remain? And I am answering you now with a voice filled with the fullness of eternity. Yes, I love you. Yes, I see you. Yes, I am listening. No, I have not forgotten you. And yes, hope still lives for you. Hope as bright as the morning sun. Hope as steady as the ocean waves. Hope as certain as my promise over your life. You may think that your best moments are behind you, but I tell you, your life is not over. Your purpose is not finished. Your story is not complete. As long as you breathe, I am working. As long as you live, I am guiding. As long as your heart beats, I am shaping your days with meaning. My child, I want you to hear me clearly. You have never been a burden to me. You have never been forgotten. You have never been unworthy of my love. I created you with intention. I formed you with gentleness. I breathed life into you with joy. And I have carried you through every season, even the ones that felt unbearable, even the ones that made you question everything you believed. Now, in this moment, I want you to receive something deeply. Listen closely. I am not angry with you. I am not disappointed in you. I am not ashamed of you. You are my child, and I delight in you. Yes, I know your mistakes. I know your regrets. I know the moments you wish you could erase. I know the failures you hide from others. I know the words you wish you could take back. I know the choices you wish you had made differently. But listen to me now. Your mistakes do not change my love. Your past does not change my promise. Your weakness does not change my strength. Your flaws do not change your worth. You are still mine. And because you are mine, I want you to understand something very important. The world has tried to make you feel small. Life has tried to make you feel tired. Pain has tried to make you feel forgotten. But I have come to remind you that inside you is a strength you did not give yourself. Inside you is a light that has never gone out. Inside you is a spirit that I placed within you. A spirit that still shines, still hopes, still believes, even when you feel weary. So let me speak peace over you. Let me speak rest into your soul. Let me speak clarity into your mind. Let me speak healing into the places that still hurt. And let me speak a new beginning into your life, Even now, no matter your age, no matter your past, no matter how heavy your heart feels, my child, you are here because I want to give you something today, something powerful, something life-giving, something that will open a door in your spirit. Before this message ends, you will understand what I am asking of you. Before these words finish, you will know the 3 words I want you to say, 3 words that carry more power than you realize, 3 words that will shift the atmosphere around you, 3 words that will break heaviness, silence fear, and open your life to my blessing in a new way. But before I reveal them, you must walk with me through this message step by step, breath by breath, the way a child walks beside a loving father. I will take you by the hand. I will guide your heart. I will show you the truth gently, slowly, clearly. There is no rush with me because I am timeless and my love for you is eternal. Now, take a breath, my child. Rest your heart. You are safe. You are loved. You are mine, and I have more to tell you now that your heart is a little quieter. I want to take you deeper, deeper into the kind of reflection you rarely give yourself time for, deeper into the places inside you that you often avoid because they feel too heavy, too complicated, or too painful. But I am with you, and when I walk with you, you do not need to be afraid of your own thoughts, your own memories, or your own feelings. I hold them gently in my hands, and I understand them more completely than you ever have. My beloved child, as you look back over your life, you may feel a mixture of gratitude, sadness, longing, and questions. You may see moments that shine with joy and moments that feel like they still carry a shadow. You may remember days when laughter filled your home, and you may remember nights when you felt alone even when others were near. You may reflect on seasons of blessings, and you may reflect on seasons when everything around you seemed to fall apart at the same time. But I want you to know this: none of those seasons were wasted. Not one of them. Every chapter of your life has shaped who you are today. Every moment has carried a lesson, even if the lesson came wrapped in pain. Every hardship has carried a hidden strength, even if you did not see it at the time. Every loss has drawn you closer to me, even when you felt like your heart was breaking. And every prayer you whispered, those spoken out loud, those spoken in tears, those spoken in silence, reached me. My child, I know there are things you still wonder about. I know there are moments when you look back and ask, why did this happen? Or, why did God let this occur? You may think you should not ask these questions, but I tell you, I am not offended by your questions. I am not angered by your doubts. I am not disappointed in your confusion. I understand it because I understand you. You see life from the ground. You see it from the inside of time. You see only what is in front of you. But I see from eternity, and everything, yes, everything I allowed in your life was something I knew you could survive, something I knew would grow you, something I intended to use for your good, even if the good did not appear right away. My precious child, sometimes you look at yourself and think you should have been stronger. You think you should have handled certain things better. You think you should have known more, done more, been more. But I want you to hear me gently. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time. You walked through storms that would have crushed others. You stood through winds that would have torn others down. You kept going on days when your heart felt too tired to take another step. Do you not see the strength inside you? Do you not see the courage? Do you not see the resilience? You survived things you never thought you would. You endured losses that left deep marks on your soul. You held on when it would have been easier to give up. You kept believing. Even if your belief was small, even if your prayers were short, even if your hope felt fragile, you held on, and I saw it all. My child, there were moments when you cried quietly so others wouldn't worry. Moments when you pretended to be strong because people depended on you. Moments when you pushed through pain because life didn't give you the luxury of stopping. Moments when you smiled even though your heart was trembling inside your chest. And through all of it, I was right there. Holding every tear, strengthening every step, guiding every decision, even the ones you didn't realize were guided. You may think you walked alone, but you never did. You may think you carried burdens by yourself, but I carried you. You may think you survived by your own strength, but it was my strength working inside you. My child, I want you to pause and look at your heart for a moment, not with judgment, not with frustration, not with regret, but with gentleness. You see, your heart has been through so much. It has loved deeply, it has lost deeply. It has hoped, broken, healed, and loved again. You have known joy and sorrow, and yet your heart continues to desire goodness. It continues to care. It continues to love. This is evidence of my spirit living inside you. There are things in your heart you've buried, not because you didn't want to face them, but because you didn't know how. There are questions you've pushed aside because you feared the answers. There are wounds you've ignored because you felt you didn't have the strength to open them again. And yet, even with all that, you are here now, listening to my voice, willing to let me speak into the deepest part of your soul. My child, you are not too old for healing. You are not too late for restoration. You are not too broken for me to rebuild. You are not too tired for me to renew. You are not too damaged for me to make whole. As long as you live, I can heal. As long as you breathe, I can restore. As long as your heart beats, I can transform. There are things you still carry that you do not need to carry anymore. There are memories that still sting. There are words that were spoken to you long ago that still echo in your mind. There are disappointments that still weigh on your heart like stones. But I am here to lift that weight. I am here to calm that storm. I am here to quiet those echoes. I am here to shine light on those shadows so they lose their power over you. My beloved, reflect with me now on the moments when you felt alone. Did you notice that somehow you always had the strength to continue? That was me. Reflect on the moments when you felt confused, but something inside nudged you toward the right decision. That was me. Reflect on the moments when you lost someone or something precious, yet eventually found peace. That was me. Reflect on the moments when you were anxious, but suddenly felt calm for no reason. That was me. You have not lived a single day without my presence. Not one. And now, my child, I want you to reflect on something even deeper, the longing inside your soul for peace, for meaning, for purpose, for connection, for hope. That longing is not random. It is the echo of my voice inside you. It is the reminder that you were created for something more than this world can give. You were created for me, and your heart will never find complete rest until it rests in me. And this is why I brought you here, to remind you, to comfort you, to awaken something inside you that has been sleeping, to prepare you for the 3 words that will open your spirit and draw you even closer to my heart. These words are simple, but their power is great. You will understand them when the time comes. But first, my child, let me take you into the next part of this message, where I will speak encouragement, strength, and comfort into your soul. Now that your heart has opened and reflected on the journey you have walked, I want to speak encouragement into you, encouragement so deep and so steady that it becomes like breath in your spirit. You have carried so much for so long, and yet you often forget how strong you truly are. You see yourself through the lens of your limitations, but I see you through the truth of who I made you to be. You look at your weaknesses, but I look at your potential. You see the years that have passed, but I see the purpose still ahead. You feel the weight of your failures, but I see the beauty of your resilience. So listen closely now. My child, you are stronger than you think, braver than you believe, and more capable than you allow yourself to imagine. You have endured seasons that would have broken many, yet here you are, still standing, still believing, still hoping. That alone is proof of my presence within you. You may not feel strong every day. You may wake up sometimes with heaviness in your chest or memories that cloud your mind. You may feel tired in your body or overwhelmed in your spirit. But hear me, strength is not the absence of struggle. Strength is the courage to continue even when the struggle feels heavy. And that courage, my beloved child, is something you have carried all your life. I want you to remember something important. There is nothing weak about needing comfort. There is nothing shameful about feeling tired. There is nothing wrong with resting in my arms when you feel worn. Even the strongest children have moments when they need to be held, and I am here to hold you every moment you need me, my child. I know that life has not always been kind to you. There were times when you felt misunderstood, times when you felt unseen, times when you felt like you had to be strong for everyone else while no one was strong for you. But hear me now. I was your strength even when you didn't realize it. I was the reason you didn't fall apart. I was the quiet peace that kept you steady in storms that others never knew about. You have survived heartbreak that cracked your soul. You have walked through days of uncertainty, not knowing what tomorrow would hold. You have been disappointed by people you trusted and let down by situations you believed would go differently. And yet through it all there has been a quiet, stubborn light inside you, a light that refused to go out. That light is mine, and no darkness can extinguish it. My beloved child, do not think for a moment that you are unnoticed. I see every act of kindness you've offered when no one was there to applaud you. I see every sacrifice you made out of love. I see every silent prayer you whispered on behalf of others. I see the way you have tried again and again to do what is right, even when it cost you something. I see the goodness in your heart, the goodness you often overlook. You may think your life has been ordinary, but to me, there is nothing ordinary about you. Every lesson you've learned, every tear you've cried, every joy you've celebrated, every battle you've fought, these have shaped you into someone of great beauty, someone of depth, someone of compassion, someone who reflects my heart more than you realize. And now, my child, I want you to know something that will strengthen you. I am not finished with you. You still have purpose. You still have meaning. You still have days ahead of you that I have prepared with love. Just because you have walked through difficult seasons does not mean your story is closing. If anything, it means I am preparing the next chapter. A chapter filled with healing, clarity, peace, and renewal. There are blessings with your name on them that have not yet reached your hands. There are prayers you prayed long ago that are still unfolding. There are relationships I will mend, wounds I will heal, doors I will open, and peace I will bring. You have not seen everything I intend to do for you. Not even close. Your age does not limit me. Your past does not limit me. Your mistakes do not limit me. Your fears do not limit me. I am God, and I can do all things. Do not let discouragement take root in your heart. When thoughts of doubt rise up, remember my words. You are not alone. I am with you. I will never leave you. I will never abandon you. You are not forgotten. You are cherished. You are protected. You are guided. When fear tries to creep in, remind yourself that you are held by the one who made the universe. When loneliness tries to surround you, remember that my presence is closer to you than your own heartbeat. My child, I want you to lift your head, even if you feel tired. You have spent many days looking down at your worries, down at your regrets, down at your problems. But lift your eyes now. Look toward me. I am your strength. I am your peace. I am your provider. I am your healer. I am your comfort. I am the one who gives you purpose when life feels confusing. I am the one who brings light into places you thought would always remain dark. There is nothing you face that I cannot handle. There is no obstacle too high, no valley too deep, no mountain too wide, no storm too violent. I am the God who parted seas, who calmed winds, who healed the broken, who raised the dead, who brought light out of darkness. And I am the same God who walks beside you today. So be encouraged, my child. Be encouraged in your heart. Be encouraged in your spirit. Be encouraged in your mind. You may feel weary, but I will renew your strength. You may feel uncertain, but I will give you clarity. You may feel lonely, but I will surround you with my presence. You may feel weak, but I will be your power. And remember this, just because you cannot see what I am doing does not mean I am not working. I do my greatest work in silence, in the quiet places, in the moments when you feel nothing is happening. Trust the process, for my timing is perfect. Trust my heart, for it beats with love for you. Trust my plan, for it stretches far beyond what you can see. My beloved child, you have more courage inside you than you know. You have more light inside you than you realize. You have more purpose inside you than you believe. And now I want to take this encouragement deeper by guiding you into something important, something loving, something serious, something every child must hear from a father who wants to protect them. Let us move forward together, gently and lovingly, as I speak to you a warning born not of anger, but of love. Now that your heart is strengthened and your spirit is encouraged, I must speak to you with a different kind of love, a love that warns, a love that guides, a love that protects. A father who truly loves his child does not only offer comfort, he also offers direction. He does not only give gentle words, he also gives truth. And today I want to give you truth that will guard your heart and guide your steps. Listen to me closely, my beloved child, for what I am about to say is important. You are living in a time where the world is full of noise, noise that confuses, noise that distracts, noise that pulls your heart away from what matters most. There are voices everywhere, voices on screens, voices in conversations, voices of fear, voices of doubt, voices that make promises they cannot keep. But there is only one voice you must learn to follow above all the others, my voice. My child, there are paths before you every day, paths of peace and paths of worry, paths of hope and paths of fear, paths of truth and paths of deception. And many times, without realizing it, you allow your heart to drift toward the things that exhaust you instead of the things that renew you. You allow fear to whisper louder than faith. You allow memories of the past to speak louder than my promises. You allow the opinions of others to weigh heavier than my truth. This is why I need to speak firmly to you now. Be careful where you allow your heart to go. Be careful what thoughts you entertain. Be careful what words you repeat to yourself. Be careful what you absorb from the world around you. Not every voice deserves space in your mind. Not every thought deserves to stay in your heart. Not every worry deserves your energy. For too long, my child, you have carried burdens that were never meant for your shoulders. You have allowed fears to settle inside you simply because you thought you had to face them alone. You have allowed guilt from long ago to live rent-free in your heart, even though I forgave you the first moment you came to me. You have allowed regret to follow you like a shadow, trying to convince you that your future is limited by your past. But I am warning you now, do not let your past steal the days I have given you. Do not let old wounds define your worth. Do not let mistakes become chains. You have repented. You have grown. You have learned. Release what is already forgiven. Release what no longer belongs to you. Release what I have already taken from your hands. My child, the enemy loves to whisper lies into the hearts of my children. Lies that tell you that you are alone. Lies that tell you that you are not enough. Lies that tell you that your best days are behind you. Lies that tell you that nothing will change. But hear me. Every lie the enemy speaks is meant to distract you from the truth I have spoken over your life. I want you to be aware, not afraid aware. I want your eyes open. I want your spirit alert. I want your heart anchored in me. There are subtle traps in this world: discouragement, comparison, bitterness, self-doubt, fear. These traps can begin quietly, softly, so softly that you barely notice their presence. But if you do not guard your heart, they begin to grow, and soon they begin to influence how you think, how you speak, and how you see yourself. So let me guide you now with gentle but firm instruction. Guard your peace. Do not allow everything and everyone to disturb the stillness I place inside you. Not every opinion needs your attention. Not every argument deserves your response. Not every problem belongs to you. Guard your thoughts. When negative thoughts appear, do not welcome them. Replace them with my truth. Speak my promises out loud if you must. Your mind is a doorway to your heart. Be careful what you allow to enter. Guard your spirit. Stay close to me. When you feel distant, call my name. When you feel weak, lean on me. When you feel afraid, remember that I am the one who walks before you, behind you, and beside you. Guard your relationships. Surround yourself with people who bring peace, not chaos. People who lift you up, not pull you down. People who speak truth, not confusion. Guard your time. Do not waste the days I give you on things that drain your soul. Use your time for what brings life: love, kindness, prayer, reflection, rest, gratitude. My child, there is something else I must warn you about, not to frighten you, but to protect you. There are moments in life when the enemy tries to convince you to give up, to stop believing, to stop praying, to stop hoping. He tries to push you into discouragement so deep that you can no longer see the light. But listen to me, the darker the night feels, the closer you are to a breakthrough. Do not give up. Do not retreat. Do not surrender to despair. When you feel like you have no strength left, that is when my strength rises most powerfully within you. When you feel like you cannot move forward, I carry you. When you feel like you cannot pray, I listen to the cries of your heart. When you feel like everything is falling apart, I am arranging things in ways you cannot yet see. My beloved child, I have always protected you, even when you didn't realize it. I protected you from people who would have harmed you. I protected you from decisions that would have destroyed your peace. I protected you from dangers you never even knew existed. You may not always understand my ways, but you must trust my heart. Everything I do is for your good. Everything I allow is for a purpose. Everything I guide you through is building something inside you that will bless you in the days ahead. Now listen to me with your spirit. My child, stay close to me, and you will never be lost. Stay close to me, and you will never be without direction. Stay close to me, and no darkness can overtake you. Do not wander far. Do not let the cares of the world drown my voice. Do not let temporary troubles make you forget eternal truths. Hold my hand tightly now, for I am guiding you into a deeper place of peace, wisdom, and strength. The path ahead may not always be easy, but you will not walk it alone. I will lead you. I will steady you. I will protect you. And now, my child, after this loving warning, after this guidance filled with care, I want to bring everything together. I want to give you the powerful closing your heart needs, the words that will stay with you long after this message ends. I want to prepare your spirit for the 3 words that will open heaven's door over your life. Let us move gently now into the final part where my love, my truth, and my power come together as one, my child. As you walk with me into this final part of my message, let your heart stay open, gentle, and ready. You have carried many burdens in your life. Some of them you have learned to live with, some you have learned to ignore, and some you have tried to bury deep within yourself. But nothing is buried before me. Not because I am watching you to judge you, but because I am watching you to guard you, to heal you, to restore the places that time, pain, disappointment, and loneliness have wounded. You must understand something very important, something many people forget as they grow older, as their years stretch behind them and their memories become both sweet and heavy. I have not finished with you. You are not at the end of usefulness. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not simply waiting out the years. No, my beloved child, I am still writing your story. Do not let your age deceive you. Do not let your past failures define you. Do not let fear of the future choke the hope I am planting inside you. You are still clay in my hands, and I am still shaping you with purpose, love, and gentleness. You still have breath, and where there is breath, there is mission. There is meaning, there is calling. There is my presence inviting you into more. I know there are moments when you feel tired, not just in your body, but in your heart, in your thoughts, in the quiet moments when the world grows still and you are left alone with yourself. Sometimes you wonder, God, are you still with me? Are you still speaking to me? Do you still want me? Listen to me, yes. Yes, my child. 1,000 times yes. I have never left your side. I have never stopped speaking to your heart. I have never withdrawn my love from you, not for a single breath. The world tells you that life loses value as you grow older. But I tell you the opposite. The older you are, the more precious you become to me, because every year is another testimony of my faithfulness to you, and your endurance through trials is a fragrance that rises like incense before my throne. You have learned things younger people cannot understand yet. You have walked through storms, losses, heartbreaks, joys, and recoveries that have shaped your soul. You carry wisdom that was carved through experience, not written in books. And I will use all of it, every lesson, every scar, every memory, to bless others, to lift others, to heal others. You may look at yourself and think, what do I have left to give? But I look at you and say everything. You have compassion, born from all you have survived. You have patience, grown from years of enduring. You have gentleness, formed from understanding life's fragility. You have testimony, a story only you can tell. You have faith, not the loud kind, but the deep, quiet kind that only comes from walking with me for a long, long time. My child, you are still a vessel of my glory. And now, in this part of my message, I must remind you of something most people forget, something simple yet powerful. Your words still matter. When you speak, generations listen, even if it seems like no one hears you in the moment. Your children, your grandchildren, your neighbors, your friends, they watch you more closely than you realize. They remember your reactions, your calmness, your faith, your prayers, your kindness. The seeds you plant now may bloom long after you leave the earth, but they will bloom because you planted them. Do not underestimate the power of a soft voice that carries truth. Do not underestimate the strength of a quiet prayer whispered in the night. Do not underestimate the healing in a warm smile or a gentle word. Do not underestimate yourself, for I have never underestimated you. Yes, your body may slow down. Yes, your steps may feel heavier. Yes, your energy may not be what it once was. But my child, your spirit is stronger now than ever. And I look at your spirit far more than I look at your body. You see limitations, I see strength. You see age, I see ripened wisdom. You see weakness, I see a soul that has endured and grown. You are not a shadow of who you used to be. You are the mature beauty of what I have crafted over a lifetime. And now, let me lift something from your heart, something you keep carrying even though I have been asking you to lay it down. Your regrets. The things you wish you could change. the words you wish you had said or never said, the choices you wish you had made differently, the opportunities you feel you missed. My child, hear me clearly. I am not holding your past against you. You are the only one who still holds it. And today, now, in this moment, I am inviting you to finally let it go. You cannot change what has already happened, but you can let me transform the meaning of it. You can release the guilt, and I can turn it into wisdom. You can release the pain, and I can turn it into compassion. You can release the disappointment, and I can turn it into strength. You can release the past, and I can fill your hands with peace. Let me heal those memories. Let me breathe over them. Let me wipe the tears you have cried in silence. Let me rewrite what your heart fears is broken beyond repair. And understand this truth: you are not defined by the worst thing you have done or the hardest season you walked through. You are defined by my love for you. You are defined by the price my son paid for you. You are defined by the destiny I still have for you. I am not done with you. I have not withdrawn my hand from your life. I have not closed the book. I am turning the page. And this new chapter, this part of your journey, is not a fading but a flourishing. I am calling you into deeper peace, deeper clarity, deeper love, deeper purpose. You have more to give. You have more to learn. You have more to receive. My child, you belong to me. You have always belonged to me. And nothing in your past, nothing in your present, and nothing in your future can ever pull you out of my hands. Stay with me, walk with me. Trust me. Let me lead you gently, tenderly, lovingly, the way a shepherd leads a beloved sheep. I am your God. I am your Father. I am your comfort. I am your strength. I am your future. And I am with you now, forever and always.